there's a strict policy that if you don't come in a white outfit, you will be
You
turned
have to
back.
go. Oh,
And
okay.
yes,
I never heard that. I might have to go back to Nigeria, but we'll
yes,
see.
we might send you back on the next available flight. Anyway, we're excited to have you here. A number of attempts to have you in the country, and yeah. My name is Denzel. I represent one of the media platforms. Joe Creed also represents one of the media platforms. So both of us will be talking to you with the press here.
Okay.
You want to start it off?
Yeah, sure. One, it's good to have you in Uganda for the first
Thank
time.
you. Yes, the very first time.
I
Yes.
can't even believe this because
I know.
I feel like you've been around for a minute. I remember this jumped question.
Oh yeah.
You had people saying, Sims, yeah, everyone is like, Sims is my girlfriend. Something like that. So you really had fans for such a long time, and you come into a country that has loved you for a while. And
Yeah.
the fact that you've seen your life unfold in front of us, it's definitely a pleasure to have you here. How do you like Uganda so far?
Actually very hospitable. That's the very first thing that struck me. Everyone has been so sweet to me. I'm really jet lagged because I actually just came from the States like 2 days ago and came right here. So I haven't seen much of town, but all the people that I've been in contact with have been so sweet. And like you said, I've actually wanted to come here for so long. My husband came here, I think early this year or last year, I don't remember.
Ha, edgy baby.
Yes. And I'm surprised because I was supposed to come here before him.
Yeah.
But I'm just glad that I'm here now.
You even blew before him.
About the same
In
time.
Uganda, I
Maybe
can
in
tell you.
Uganda. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
All right,
Yeah.
let us just kick off from where you're coming from.
Okay.
Recently, you toured with Alicia Keys.
Yes.
I feel like Africa in general is turning into something so beautiful to see at the time, and the leaders of African music in a way, people have been taking the torch up there. You being in such spaces, how is it like to tour with Alicia Keys, and how do you tell us about the whole experience?
I grew up as a fan of Alicia Keys, and so it was such an honor for me um, to be in that space, to be able to share my gift with her audience and just show them what I love doing as well, play our music for them. I was very honored to do it, and it was great to go around with my band and just have that experience.
Nice. Usually it's like this music versus that music, but I
Yeah.
feel like with this new generation of artists that is happening, it's more like artists are willing to share rather than say this is ours, this is yours. Do you see that when you're traveling? Is she really like your sister, or is she like sounding like she's been here for a long time in Newbie? How is
Do you
it
mean
like?
Alicia Keys?
Yeah.
She has been here for a long time, much longer than me, and it was a very professional, interaction that we had. But she was really sweet. I met her son, and I think when we actually met, like outside of the shows, she had just finished performing, so we were both tired, But she was so sweet. It was really nice, and having that merge between African music and artists that have been popping like in the West for a long time, and us being able to have that platform as well. I think it was a great leap, and I'm great to have been a part of
Yeah,
it.
I like that you actually met the son, which gets me
Yeah.
to. I saw photos of you and your daughter at
Ah.
the airport. I was like, she's so sweet. You carried her all the way here. Just so you know, she has her own fans, so
Oh, okay.
probably bring her to the show. So tell me about working as a musician
Yeah.
and a mom at the same time, having a husband
Yeah.
who is also a musician. This is
Yeah.
like I really want to get an insight of your life, just in that regard.
Well, both things are full-time jobs, as any mom would know. Music is a big part of my life. I love doing what I do, and that's why I do it, and I absolutely adore being a mom. It's really hard, the compromises that you have to make, the things that you have to let go of sometimes, some people have described it as like juggling, glass and rubber balls. Some things you can afford to let go, some things you can't, and that's the way it goes, and I remember before I got married or had a child, people would say that you can have it all. And I do think you can have it all, but not at the same time. So sometimes, you can have it all, but you can have it all at the same time. Yeah, that's...
So Jam Question used to be my favorite song.
Oh, really?
When you
So should I add
raise
it to the set list? Because it's not on the set
there.
list currently.
What are you talking about now? It has to be there. So when
Okay.
you did Duduke and you
Yeah.
really got the whole world to see you what can you tell them out there? Like you said, you definitely have to lose some to get some, but you're pregnant and shooting a music video. Were you
Yeah.
doing shows? What does that take?
Yeah, I was definitely, because I didn't, nobody knew. I mean, except for the people in my circle, knew that I was pregnant until I did the video. I think I was about, the video came out when I was maybe 7 months pregnant. So, yeah, so imagine hiding that. Because funny thing is, I actually, when I was 6 months pregnant, I went to Sierra Leone I had a show. And then when we were doing like a little tour around the town, they had me come out from the roof of the car, and they didn't know I was pregnant. I was heavily pregnant and tired, and so I had to, pull my head out from the roof, and I was just, greeting everyone, and that's a memory that I will never forget, But it was not easy. There were things that I had to turn down, because it's not easy being pregnant and being that stressed out sometimes. But the things you still have to do, and the things I could, I did.
Niceness. I definitely like this. Before we get into like the okay questions,
Sorry?
Can I?
because I don't want to make it too long, so you forget the other couple of questions.
Before asking the relationship,
I can't hear you. I can't hear
you
you.
can hear me.
No.
My name is Major. I work with English.
Sorry?
My name is Major. I work
Major.
with English.
Oh, Meta.
So my question is, as the previous talk about the relationship and stuff, have you ever been heartbroken before?
I mean, I've been hurt, but I don't think I've been heartbroken. I don't. Maybe I have, and I can't remember. But I think you remember something like that. I don't know. Or maybe I'm just the kind of person that, what happens, and I keep it moving. But like, I don't remember heartbreak.
We're helping you to never experience.
Amen. Thank you. Okay.
So for starters, how does it feel being married to celebrity?
Okay, I feel like my answer would be different from someone that married someone that was a celeb when he became a celeb. When we started dating, neither of us were celebrities. Nobody really knew us. We were just, in this little room trying to figure it out. So, we came into limelight, almost at the same time. So, the trajectory of our relationship was very different. There was no pressure of, oh, you're a celebrity. It just happened, like we're working and, oh, here we are. So, it's chill.
Okay, there was a moment where at the time something at the moment they appeared.
Oh, yeah.
So how did it feel?
I mean, you saw my face. I was very surprised because I didn't know it was I think the weekend after my birthday, and so I knew he was in the house with me that day. So he said he had an event, he had a show to be at. So obviously I was surprised when he just popped out in front of me, at the show. So that was very sweet. That was a very sweet gesture. Yeah.
Kenyans are saying at the ladies from their origin.
No, he's a Yoruba boy. No, I've never heard that he's from Kenya. No.
Originally from Kenya.
I've never heard that. But I can confirm that is not true. Yes. Am I?
Are you in politics? Because we see you.
Oh no.
I'm centered on politics.
Yeah. I'm very.
You are complaining about your country, Nigeria.
I feel like most of us Africans complain about our country, either privately or publicly, because they want them to be better, right? I'm not a politician. I don't think I've ever had any aspirations for politics, but I'm passionate about our growth and, us being better and us having better representation, because we the people were great, and we need our countries to reflect that, and I like to be vocal about that.
Okay, rest in peace to Mobile. Slight what is happening in Nigeria. Will I start the election this what's taking place?
I have no idea. I don't know. All I know is that obviously his death was a terrible tragedy, and we hope that he can get to the bottom of it.
What is it that Nigerians are making it? No, I'm not saying it's a big deal.
Yeah.
Before we did hear about the music also across in countries.
Yeah.
Now after his death, it's trying to talk shots and people are making it a very big deal.
I mean, if we're being honest, that's human nature. You know how they say sometimes you wait for people to pass until many people wait for people to pass until they give them the attention that they truly deserve. And I don't think that that's a Nigerian thing or an African thing. I think it's just human nature. So yeah, hopefully we can be better.
Anybody else?
What brings you to the
I'm here for the lunch. I mean, come on.
I have one.
Yeah.
What do you have to say about the Canadian music industry as an artist from Nigeria?
I mean, okay, I'm gonna say this as candidly as possible. I know that what's this- someone was talking to me? I know that we have sometimes there can be some, weird. I don't know what to call it. Maybe like some weird energy between some African countries because like um, we're all the same people, but when we're represented outside of Africa, sometimes it may seem like some people have more, I'm making more noise, as opposed to others. And I mean, Nigerian, I can only attest, I only have the point of view of a Nigerian, you know what I mean? So I'm not going to speak like I know exactly what it is like here. That would be very disingenuous. That's fake. And I don't know how to be that way. I'm not a big listener of music either. I used to tell people, if I say if I wasn't married to my husband, I probably wouldn't know his songs. But like I've heard a few people that have really piqued my interest. I recently heard about Joshua Baraka, and that was nice. It would be nice if we have more African countries